speaking of things I don't really know how to feel about, I mean, I guess I feel some goodness, but okay, here it is. This was breaking news last week. And by last week, I mean Friday night. Uh, Trajan Langdon has apparently fired Troy Weaver. I was going to say Monty Williams because I would love to hear that, but I guess Trajan Langdon and Tom Gores, they decided, hey, wait a minute. Well, I got your job. Why are you leave? Now, let me explain something to you, okay? This team has the ability to do quite possibly every single thing wrong. Like they hired Trajan Langdon wrong. People weren't even, it wasn't even official until like this past weekend or like last week. Even though it was on his social media and you had Wojnarowski posting it on ESPN and Trajan Langdon changing his Twitter and all that. And so that's already kind of ridiculous. And then after that, you also had the rumors of Monty Williams could be fired. They're open to it, and we're like, well, we don't even know, is Troy Weaver still employed? Well, it turns out no, they did fire him, but we didn't get a press release. We didn't get anything. We didn't get anything official from the Pistons regarding firing Troy Weaver. No, tweet official, because this is usually what happens, right? When someone gets fired, it usually comes either, obviously you get some sort of source, some sort of leak, and then the team will say, we have formally released, I guess in this case, Troy Weaver from his job effective immediately. We thank Troy for all of his blah, 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 blah. None of that, which could say they were not thankful for what Troy Weaver did to this franchise, because what he did to this franchise was, hold on, let me get you the drop. That's what he did. That's what he did to this franchise. He's fat. Now that's not nice, Stephen A. But so they fire him essentially over Twitter. And I guess I'm happy in so much as, well, yeah, he deserved to be fired like going into the season if we want to be even harsher. He certainly should have been fired during the season. And then I just think back, maybe they just quit. maybe Tom Gores, he said, you know what? I was kind of running a team semi-competently overall, not really, but I had like a playoff berth or two. I don't remember if he was the owner in 2016. They went to the playoffs. I'm done. and they're done being professional. We have no introductory press conference for Trajan Langdon. I don't even, there's been a few official social media postings, but like, I don't think there's been anything outside of that. So they can't hire the guy right. They can't fire their guys right. They obviously can't build a team right. What can they do right? And that's my question. What can the Pistons do right? They don't have a good social media page. I was gonna try to say maybe they'd have cool little team documentaries. They don't really. Inside the Hood is kind of boring for the most part. Oh, they got a good play-by-play. George Blaha. He's 100 years old, but he's good. I'm pretty sure at some point the Pistons are actually going to kill him. Like he's going to on live TV. He's just gonna. And Cade Cunningham missed another basket. And just die. I shouldn't laugh, but it's gonna kill him. It's gonna kill him. It's gonna he's gonna watch one more buzzer beater on game number 35 in a row that they've lost, and he's just gonna die. So that's the one thing the Pistons got going for them, and that's not even Tom Gores. Jordan Blaha has been doing the game since before the 3-point line, which is kind of crazy to think about. But look, I suppose this is good news. And to be very serious for at least a few minutes here, yeah, it's good. They fired a guy who's doing a terrible job, and it's something of a reset. And I'll give Trajan Langdon, room to fix the problems that Troy Weaver has left him with. to an extent. But to me, the job's not done yet. I don't know. You're gonna have to have a talk with Monty Williams and ask the man, Monty, I got two options. Number one, how many zeros do I got to put on this check for you to go somewhere else? Or number two, do you actually care about being here and adjust your, coaching style, what you want to do with the kinds of players that I'm bringing in that I believe are talented enough? And if that's not the case, then we'll just fire you and whatever. We'll deal with the consequences of that. To me, it's like, well, Troy Weaver brought in Monty Williams, and maybe some people will say, well, it was more Tom Gores was the one who really wanted. It's like, well, Tom Gores, Troy Weaver. I mean, same guy essentially. It's like Tom Gores is, only going to be able to do things if Troy Weaver let Tom Gores do that, right? At the very least, if Troy Weaver really felt strongly about someone, then he should have made that known, and clearly he didn't. And it just doesn't seem like Monty Williams wants to be here. The roster construction clearly is not good, but he got less out of more in terms of the actual quality of players. Like, players got worse under Monty Williams. So I don't know if there's any hope left in me for the Pistons, short of Tom Gores announcing that he's selling the team to somebody who cares, or Monty Williams getting fired and hearing trade rumors about, some of our guys like Duran or Ivy or Cade. And from there, you just are like, well, at least they're taking it somewhat seriously. They're trying to really start this thing over. But yeah, it's really a depressing note to end that on. But things. Hey there, what you just watched was actually a clip from a larger show that we do every Tuesday night. What are you doing Tuesday night? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like button so that you don't miss out on any more of our weekly shows every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there.